So last night, San Diego State playing Boise State. They had an 8-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go, and they lost. They had a chance to win the Mountain West title outright, alone by themselves. The win against New Mexico over the weekend, that had them share the Mountain West title. This win would have allowed them to solely win the Mountain West. But they couldn't do it. The coach's kid, Max Rice, took over. I mean, that bank shot that he hit from almost the corner, that three, holy cow. I mean, he was not aiming for that, right? He was not trying to bank the three, I don't think. That was just a bad shot. It went in. And then it seemed like, I think there was one point, I was listening to the radio earlier today, and I think Jonathan Rifkin on the Darren Smith show was talking about how Rice, he scored like 12 of the 14 points for Boise last night. They went on the 12 of the 14 on the 14-0 run that they had to end the game. And San Diego State could not rebound to end to save their life. Missed shots from San Diego State, couldn't rebound it. Mensa, someone would touch it, and then Boise would end up with the ball. Or Boise State misses a shot, didn't get the rebound. Or they'd have a turnover. It was just frustrating to watch at the end there. But yeah, I mean, look, that game, it was disappointing to lose, but it's not the end of the world, right? That is a fear, like, oh no, this is going to happen again in the NCAA tournament. Like, they're going to let this happen again, because obviously that's what happened with the Creighton game last year, right? And so we don't want to see that happen again. But they're going to let another team go on a 14-0 run again. I don't see that happening. I think they're going to beat Wyoming on Saturday. Senior night. Wyoming stinks this year. They're without their best player, who's redshirting this year because he had an injury. So if they don't win this game, then yeah, I'm going to be maybe a little concerned. But then they have the Mountain West tournament to work stuff out as well. They've already clinched a spot in the tournament as well. Like, they're going to the tournament. So they have time to work this stuff out. Defensively, I think they would like to improve a little bit there. Rebounding, obviously, they need to improve late in games, because if they don't, then they're not going to be able to make it far in the tournament. Maybe they don't even win the first round game, right? It was disappointing that they're not going to be able to get a 4 seed, right? If they won yesterday, if they won out, they won yesterday, they beat Wyoming, they would have been able to get a 4 seed probably, and that would have allowed them to pick their location. They would have probably picked Sacramento because it's in California. They wouldn't have picked like the East Coast. So that's a bummer that they're not going to get to pick. But look, get in the NCAA tournament, win a couple games, and I think the season, you got to deem it a success. How about win a tournament game first?